Hi there, this is Jean Roman, and you are at For Dragonflies and Me. Thanks so much for joining me here at another episode of Jean in the Kitchen. I know, friends, it's been a minute. I've been spending so much time in the garden and doing things out there and showing you everything, all my Gardening 101 series, that I haven't really been cooking that much. I've been trying to cook in season. So in the past, I did, a couple weeks ago, I did my strawberry freezer jam. I did my strawberry rhubarb jam, and then I also did a strawberry rhubarb dump cake. So those have been the last recipes. So I thought, oh my gosh, I need to get back in the kitchen. I need to give all my followers some recipes to follow. And so I'm going to do a short series on homemade salad dressings, and that's what we're working here today. So if you watched my video yesterday on how to properly harvest your lettuce, all your salad greens, so spinach, chard, kale, and your lettuces. I did that yesterday. And so with that, I was like, oh my gosh, we were going to have a salad yesterday. I made some homemade spaghetti meat sauce and I made my homemade ranch dressing. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's salad season. So let's make salad dressings. So this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I usually what I do is I prepare the dish, whatever I'm making here at my YouTube channel. And then I head you over to my blog where you will find the exact the recipe and all the directions on how to make it. So if you find value in this video, I admonish you to please smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and be sure to leave me a comment. Do you make your own homemade dressings? If so, what kind? What's your favorite? Do you make your own ranch? Do you do it my way? Do you have another way? I love your feedback. I love engaging with all of you and finding out what you're up to, what you like, what you'd like to see. So if there is a special salad dressing that you would like to see or any other recipe, make sure you send me a message. Follow me here, follow me at my blog, of course, on my YouTube here, and then my social media at Instagram and Facebook. And I even have a really cool Pinterest page. So let's get making some homemade ranch dressing. If you buy your own, which I do sometimes too, if I'm in a pinch, I like Hidden Valley. So no affiliate links here. That's just what I prefer. But if you've noticed, sometimes when you go to a restaurant, the ranch dressing's a little bit more runny. It's not quite as thick and goopy as it is when you buy it in a bottle from the grocery store. And that is basically because of the thickening agent that is being used in those products. Today, I am not adding any thickening. Generally, the ingredients here are buttermilk and mayonnaise and then seasonings. And the buttermilk is already thicker than regular milk, as you'll see when I'm pouring it in. Can you use regular milk with this? Absolutely. If you need to throw together a quick ranch dressing and you don't have buttermilk and don't have time to go pick some up, by all means, go ahead and use regular milk. I put a little less milk in when I'm just using regular milk as opposed to buttermilk, because again, it's already thicker. So once I whip together the mayonnaise and the buttermilk, it's going to, as I let it set in the fridge, it does thicken up. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I am going to go ahead and take my mayonnaise. I'm going to say this a few times, but you cannot interchange Miracle Whip for the mayonnaise. I did it once. I thought, how much different can it really be? I threw away the entire batch. It was so disgusting. You may find it like, it's not that bad, but if you want ranch dressing, it is mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. It will not taste like ranch dressing of any variety if you use Miracle Whip. So very important. So I have my mayonnaise and I'm going to add that into my larger bowl. There we go. And then I have my buttermilk. And if you watch, you can see it's more like a heavy cream. See that? It's much thicker. So I am going to pour that in there. I'm going to scrape it all out with my spatula, making sure I get it all. And it may be a little lumpy and clumpy, which is totally fine. It's going to be, you just have to whip it. So as you can see here, it is already somewhat thick and it is much more. If you do use milk, it will not be like that. I would cut back the milk about a half a cup and you'll see those ingredients at the at my blog at For Dragonflies and Me. All right, so super easy. That whips up really nice with the buttermilk. Oh, it's already gotten a perfect consistency. Then I am going to add some parsley. Sprinkle that in there. And onion powder. Do not use onion salt. It is not the same. That is one thing that is not interchangeable. You really need onion powder. And then pepper. I use pink Himalayan salt and paprika. So there's that. I'm going to get all that off. And then last but certainly not least, some fresh minced garlic. Super yum. And if you're looking at all the beautiful lettuces on my counter right now, friends, yes, those were harvested from the garden. I got a beautiful load of it yesterday. And today for the ranch dressing, we're going to have salad with our dinner again today. And voila. I mean, what'd that take me? 3 minutes, 5 minutes? This is the best, super easy, homemade ranch dressing there is. And so there you go. Super easy, friends. So I just wanted to go over one more thing too with you. These are nasturtium leaves. And if you saw my video yesterday, you'll see that I plucked some nasturtium leaves to add into my salad. And nasturtium blossoms are also edible. These are going to add like a peppery taste. My Swiss chard and my spinach, unfortunately, is not even close to being at harvest time. But my kale and all of my lettuces, well, some of my first planting of lettuces, were ready and excited to come into the house. But I am now going to put this, I'm going to cover this with some saran wrap. It's all nice and blended. And I'm going to let this rest in the fridge for probably at least an hour. And then it will keep in the fridge for up to 2 weeks in a sealed plastic container. And you can obviously, if you don't want to make this much, because this makes 4 cups of finished product. So it's like a big jar. But if you want to shrink it down, if you're not going to be using it that quickly, easy enough to just half all the ingredients. I've done that many times. So I'm going to put a saran wrap over this and cover it, let it sit in the fridge for about a half an hour. And then we're going to have it with an hour, and we're going to have it with our dinner tonight. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this. Tomorrow I'm going to make probably Thousand Island, because that's Dave's favorite. And I didn't even think to make that first, otherwise I would have for him. But I'm going to make some Italian dressing. I'm going to make a few others. And so super easy. And it's going to be a short series. The blogs obviously will be over at myfordragonfliesandme.com. But friends, like I always say, thank you for joining me. Be sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, leave me a comment. You know how much I love your feedback. And as always, be sure to eat fresh, shop local, and have a wonderfully happy day. I'll see you in the garden and the kitchen next time, friends. Bye now.